Hello friends. It's been a long time that I've actually uploaded any videos. It's just that I was going through a lot of shit in my personal life. So finally I just got out of the shit completely. And you know that the lockdown happened in March. So a lot of people have actually got laid off, and I used to already do some trading here and there on binary options. But then now I just found something better and I'm just about to share that with you. So this, whatever you see in front of your screen, is called the roulette table, and this is the European roulette table, which has. I'll explain it to you in a bit. There are two types of tables. One that has a zero that you can see on the screen, the wheel that is spinning on top, that has only one zero in green. Now the American roulette table has two slots, which is a single zero and a double zero. So I prefer the European one because that increases my chance of winning with just one zero by hardly some percentage. But this is what I prefer. So now I've been practicing a lot on this roulette, on the roulette actually, on online gambling websites, and the payouts are I mean, all these numbers that you see over here, it's like from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way till 36. So you place, let's say, a $2 chip or a 5 euro chip, sorry. You place it anywhere over here. Uh, 5. So whatever numbers you place, if you actually win, or if suppose, for example, if you just place it on 11, a 5 euro chip you place on 11, and if you spin the wheel, and if the ball lands on the slot for 11, the payout is 35 to 1. That means if you put 100 rupees or 100 euros, you would get 3,500. So that's how the payouts are. Similarly, it goes for zero as well. If the ball lands on zero and if you place your bet on zero, then you will get 35 to 1. And if you see these slots, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1, that means if you're placing it over here, that means the entire column gets selected from 1 to 34. Only this horizontal line gets selected. Similarly for all of these. So this covers, there are a total of 36 numbers. So the entire table has been divided in three parts, uh, 12 horizontally and 12 over here, like similarly, like first dozen, second dozen, and third dozen. So the payouts, if you place a 5 euro chip over here, or let's say here, so if your ball lands on any of the line over here, that means you get the payouts as 2 is to 1. That means you get your 5 euros as well as another 10 euros. So that means you win three times the money over here. I'm sorry, two times the money that you placed, as well as your initial bet, 5 euros. So that makes it 15 euros. And similarly, it goes for the same dozens, the one that you see, first dozen, 12 dozen, second dozen, and third dozen. Similarly, the payouts are the same. So, and the one that is below, that is 1 to 18, so that if you place the bet over here, that means you're selecting half the table, and the odds are 1 to 1. So if you place any amount, let's say 100, then, and if your ball lands on anywhere between 1 to 18, then you get 100. So that means if you place a bet of 100, you get 200 back if you win. And it goes for here also, it is 19 and 36, anywhere between 19 and 36. If the ball lands on any of them, then you will win the amount that you placed. So that means you will just double your money, simply double your money. And similarly, even and odd, if your ball lands on either of them, odd or even numbers, and you place the bet on that, you win even money, which is 1 to 1. You just double your money. And similarly for and black red and black, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these departments would be 1 to 1. Outside bets, which is first 12, second 12, third 12, basically these are dozens. And the columns, these are columns, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1, 2 is to 1. So these are the payouts. So what we are going to do is, there's this new strategy that I just learned, and it's paying me huge. So as you can see that the bankroll that I have is 5,000 euros for start. And what we're going to do is, we're going to start with the bare minimum, and we're going to place it on either of the places where it pays 2 is to 1. That means it can be either of the dozens or either of the columns. And we're just going to select one particular dozen or column. So for example, I will be selecting the center dozen, which is the second dozen, and then I'm going to spin the wheel. So once I spin the wheel, every time I lose, every time the ball doesn't land on any of the 12 numbers, I will just double my bet. You see a button over here that says x2, that means multiplied by 2. So every time I lose the bet, I will just double the money over here. I'll just select one dozen, and every time I win, I'll come back to my base bet. I'll just martingale. This is pure martingale strategy. So let's see how it works. I place 5 euros over here, and then if I win 15 euros. If I don't win, my next bet will be 10 euros. And then if I still lose it, I'll double it. I'll make it 20 euros, then 40 euros, 80 euros, 160 euros, and so on. And as soon as I win, obviously I win 3 times. So I recover my loss as soon as I win, and I also make the profit that I've lost, exactly the same amount of profit that I just lost. So I get my initial bet back, I recover my loss, and I also make the profit. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to start the game right now. All right, here we go.
The winning number is 33 black.
So now I double. Pay attention to my balance here.
The winning number is 4 black.
I started with 5,000. Now as soon as I win, just check the balance that I go to.
The winning number is 7 red.
Fantastic. So now my bet has gone to 40 euros.
The winning number is 6 black.
Amazing. That gives me an opportunity to double my bet, and the more I double, the more I win, if I win. So there has to be one point where I just win, and that will
The winning number is
that's it. This is what I'm looking
red.
for. So I just won 85 euros in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spins, I just won 85 euros. So now since I won, I just get back to my base bet. So this time I select the third dozen. So I placed 5 euros on that, and then I hit spin.
The winning number is 7 red.
And then I double.
The winning number is 35 black.
That's right. So I just made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 7 spins, I just made 100 euros. So now I'm going to select the same third dozen, but this time the bet will be 10 euros.
The winning number is
Oh, nice.
31 black.
So since I just won, I'm going to repeat my bet, but this time it will be on the first dozen.
winning number is 19 red. The winning number is 14 red. The winning number is 9 red.
You see, my bet was 40 euros and I just won 120 euros. So I just made 170 euros in hardly some time. Let's try that again.
The winning number is 27 red. The winning number is 34 red. The winning number is 28 black. The winning number
That's
is
it.
15 black.
So no matter how many times I lose, all I have to focus is on one win. That one win will give me my entire loss back, my money that I placed on the money that I bet, and also the equal profit. Every time I win, I will make some money or the other. So I don't have to worry about my losses. All I have to focus in is on doubling my bet every time I lose. Hence, we start with the low bet, the lowest bet, depending on your bankroll. This is my bankroll. So when I started, it was 5,000 euros, and when I finished, it was 260 euros extra. So that is how we do it, and that is how it has helped me earn a lot of money, because I've been doing this on online casinos as well. So I'm in India, so I play in rupees. So every time, every day, if I just keep a target of 2000 rupees, that gives me around 60,000 rupees per month, and that is amazing for, to just sit at home and work and just just do these spins, and every time you just make, every day you can just make 2000 rupees, and that will make you earn 60,000 rupees a month easily, within just a couple of hours, playing just a couple of hours per day. And this is just one of my strategies. I do have many more strategies. So please subscribe to my channel, because I will be posting a video for a new strategy every alternate day. And definitely I will tell you what are the odds of winning, and what are the calculations, and how to go about it. So you will be able to see the live winnings, and I might also play a live session with the online casino with real money. So you should be able to see how I implement my own strategies on the live casino. All right. Hit the like button if you just like this video and the strategy, and if you have any other suggestions, mention it in the comments below. Thanks a lot, guys. See you until next time.